Coming to you from the award-winning Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge, PCA's 2024 Best of Leaf Midwest Cigar Bar, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge, it's the Final Third Podcast. We are live. Good morning. It's the Final Third Podcast, and we are not coming to you from the award-winning Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge. We are coming to you from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, lot number 6.
Yeah.
I'm Scotty D Smokes.
I'm Rob.
I'm Will.
And I'm Mike.
And today is the day. It is Carb Day, folks. I hope everybody is ready. I know I'm excited. Is everybody else excited?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. We got all the alcohol on the table here, and we're on it.
Now, I got to get a little tradition out of the way. When you come to my campground, we've been doing this for a few years now. We've got a little tradition here where you have to take a drink off of the Eagle Rare. So before we even cut and light, let's just get this going right here.
Let's
all right,
do it.
Rob?
All right.
You want to get started? And I added a little spice. A couple years ago, went to Mexico to Guanajuato, and I bought this beautiful bell here. So go ahead and take your drink,
Let's go.
and we ring the bell.
All right.
Will, it's your turn.
Yeah.
It's good at
go.
9 o'clock in the morning. All right. Mike, you got to do yours too, all right?
I got it. I'm getting in there.
All right. And, big thanks to Mike. I guess I should go ahead and take one too, right?
Do it. You got to do it.
Chris Gordon coming in hot.
Chris Gordon right behind us here.
Go,
We're
baby, go.
If you're new,
On your knee.
Yeah.
Where's Jen at? Jen's got to get in here. Just start passing that thing around here. Chris, you take this and ring this bell every time somebody takes a hit off that bottle.
Go.
I love it.
All
Yep.
right.
All right. So, Rob, you want to talk to us about what we're smoking, and then I can talk through what we're drinking?
Yeah, we're going to be smoking the Blood Medicine from Crowned Heads today. This is typically a event-only cigar, but they just now started releasing them. We got them at the shop, so you can come in and grab some now. We're smoking the Robusto. The new ones at the shop are going to be Toro, so you got a little bit longer smoke. So it's going to be a great cigar to start our day off with.
And, of course, since we're doing the Blood Medicine, we got to do Bloody Marys. It's early in the morning, right?
Yep.
I know you guys might not have been up as late as me. I feel like I'm trying to recover from the alcohol shakes because I started camping at 7 o'clock yesterday morning out here. We had move-in day is what we like to call it out here at the campgrounds. And I don't know, there's at least a couple hundred different campers out here, and everybody had a pretty good time yesterday. We went and visited the Margarita guys down there, and Gary and team from Wisconsin down there at their Indy 500 bar. If you walk down the main drag here, they're going to call you in and they're going to give you shots.
Shout out.
Yep, absolutely.
Heck yeah. Somebody give me a cutter. I lost all my stuff.
Lost all your stuff.
It's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, these Bloody Marys are legit. This is the ultimate Bloody Mary. These things have hot pickled okra.
Hold it up, Will. Hold it up. You got to show the people.
I got you.
Hot
too.
There it
pickled
is.
okra. We've got stuffed olives. We've got candied bacon. We've got tahini. We've got pepperoncinis, pickles, you name it. It's beautiful.
Best Bloody
Love it,
Mary
love
ever,
it.
man.
Heck yeah. Sorry, I got to bum
And that
everyone's
is the
stuff
best
today.
way to get over those shakes, Scott, is just to
I
start
know.
drinking early.
Well, I usually do. I mean, normally I'm at least a couple beers in by now. I had morning coffee and I had my morning smoke. Oh, I definitely need one of those pickled okra, Jen.
I've got one.
So yeah, I got started and
Yeah, let's go.
got started this morning, kind of just trying to recover a little bit. Thank you very much. And now it's on to booze. It's time to booze and smoke, and then go watch some cars. There's some practice today.
Heck yeah. I'm making some of that.
Yep, that's gonna be good.
Thank you, man.
And then we got the pit stop competition,
Cool.
and then the concert. So we got Kid Quill, local guy from Shelbyville, Indiana. He's a rap artist. I listened to a little bit of his music. Kid Quill, really happy for you. You do sound like a white guy from Shelbyville rapping.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry, but hey, he's got
being
success.
himself.
He's being himself and he's being successful. He's going to play in front of 70,000 people today. So then we got Jim Blossoms. So that's kind of a throwback to the 90s.
That's awesome.
Right. And then closing out with George Thorogood.
There you go.
If you're going to be at the track today, you're going to be drinking most likely. And
But
if you're
not
going to be
alone.
drinking, you won't be alone.
No, you
you're going to
won't.
be drinking with George Thorogood. So it's going to be a good day.
Hell yeah.
Mike, do you make the candied bacon in this? It's delicious.
That
did.
is so good. Oh my
I did,
God.
yeah. So that was Chris's request, was the candy bacon. So he liked that twist candy bacon.
Beautiful.
And
Awesome.
it turned out pretty good. What is on my head?
Festivities.
Got to bring in our
Yeah.
festive race everything.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got to pay
Oh,
the
I didn't
bills.
even notice that we got the Indianapolis Motor
It
Speedway
is
behind us.
Yeah, well, how about that?
I didn't even notice.
All right,
Thanks,
so
Josh.
so real quick before we move on, I got
Yes.
to pay a couple bills, and since the camera's on me right now, I'm going to switch it around so you guys can see these bottles. Rob or Will, hold up these 2 West Fork bottles for me. We were we were lucky enough to get these 2 new release bottles from West Fork.
I'm excited about
These
them.
these are their new releases. One is the Bloody Butcher Bourbon, cask strength 100 proof. The other is the High Rye Bourbon, also cask strength 128.1. They were kind enough to give us these bottles pre-release for us to try today and talk about them. So I'll read you their little thing here.
So you can't even get these.
You can't even get them yet. June
yet.
1st is when they're releasing these. So
All right.
let me pay the bills real quick. So Bloody Butcher's back and better than ever. Proofed at 100 for your everyday enjoyment. Batch was made with 61.5% Bloody Butcher corn and 38.5% corn. Notes of taffy, vanilla, caramel, peppercorn. This unique addition needs a spot on your bar.
Nice.
The Higher Rye is made with 57% corn, 43% rye, and introducing the Higher Rye, proofed at just over 128. This bottle
Nice.
is another must for your shelf. The nose is peppercorn, spice, nutmeg, and habanero pepper with caramel and spearmint. So, Rob, I'm not so sure you're going to like this one so much.
Is it?
The
It's not,
spearmint, but-
it's not habanero infused. It's just a flavor note they got, right?
Right.
Then it'll be
yeah.
fine,
So
it'll be
you
fine.
should be okay.
Yeah.
To spice things up, June 1st, next Saturday, they're doing a bottle release at the Westfield Distillery. They are doing their golden ticket release again. So 4 bottles have coveted golden tickets that will signify who gets free thieving tours. So
And if you haven't
Be sure
been
to
out
check 'em
there
out.
at West Fork's new place, man, go. It's a great place. Great
Yeah.
restaurant. Cool grounds. It's just a really nice place to go hang out with.
I haven't been there yet. I got to get out there.
It's
man.
it's a
great,
cool
man.
place. Yeah, you
It
missed
is.
that one. So.
I did.
Yeah,
But
and they're installing there still now. So we saw, last week they were.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
posted the
Tanks in,
video on
getting equipment
Instagram.
going there.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
So
Good.
that's,
That'd be great.
cool stuff coming from them. Thanks guys for getting us these bottles to try today. We will probably crack those here in a minute before we get too far into our libations for the day, because after a couple hours we're
Oh, my
not going
goodness.
to know what we're drinking.
No,
anymore.
we're gonna have
It's just
no
going to be
clue.
in the cup. So
I'm trying to get my palate
Ball
in
in the
check
cup.
right now. Maybe I should have had a
Ball in a cup.
shot of
It's a
something.
ball in a cup.
no shooting today. Just Eagle Rare. That's the only thing we're
That's
shooting.
it.
so.
Just
Yeah,
the rare.
yeah.
Everything else is just sipping.
cool.
Well,
And then
what,
lots of
what's
beer.
the bottle you brought along here, Will?
Oh, I got this in yesterday. This is the 2024 release of 13 Colonies Cask Strength Southern Bourbon Whiskey.
Is this the one that we
Nice.
tried with Logan? Is that the one that he...
Last year's, yeah.
Okay, last
Yeah,
year's.
So I think Logan, the one he brought, the color on Logan's was nuts. You can definitely tell this
super
one's
dark,
a little bit
super
lighter
dark.
in color than the one Logan brought. I think it's a little bit lower proof. This is coming in right at 120. But hey, man, I thought I'd bring it. We'll see if it tastes any good.
I'm sure it'll be great.
So, guys, one of the things I love out here, and maybe we crack one of these bottles and get somebody pour them, but one of the great things about being out here and camping at IMS is the people, right? And it's Bill, right? Bill, is that right, Bill? Okay, sorry, I was drinking last night, Bill, so had to remember your name.
Wave, Bill. Say
Yeah,
hi, Bill.
Why don't you come right up over here,
We see
right
ya.
over Rob's shoulder?
We see you.
We're going to talk to Bill here for a minute. Does somebody want to get pouring one of these whiskeys? So is that turned on?
Flick it on there.
There you go. Now you're turned on. Okay.
Heck
Perfect.
yeah, we
perfect.
hear you, brother.
So Bill ran into you last night, but Bill's been out here. Bill, how many years have you been coming out to Lot 6?
About 12 years, I believe.
12 years. And
like that.
and one of the things that Bill's a huge fan of is RecTech, right?
grills.
RecTech
Oh, nice.
grills. So he's got a trailer down towards the front of Lot 6. That thing's got like 7 or 8 RecTech grills on it, man. That's a rig.
It's quite decked out.
Yeah, and you end up cooking some stuff on it and just kind of giving some people some samples over the course of the weekend, right?
Yeah, we're going to be cooking quite a bit of stuff on there. We brought a lot of food. A little bit limited this year as opposed to a few years back, all the years back. But I had a pretty devastating fire in December and lost everything I owned. So,
Oh, man.
Hate to hear that.
kind of recouping from that, regrouping. Yeah, we come out here every year for 500 and for Brickyard, and we cook and give it away.
That's awesome, man.
that's
Love
great.
it.
We sell
Yeah.
anything. We don't take tips. We don't. I tell people, if you want to donate something, donate to somebody else. Pay it forward.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
And you
That's
do have
great.
a charity that you work with, right? That you've done.
There's 4 or 5 charities that I do a lot of work with.
One of them dealing with veterans. Is that?
Yeah, Wish for Our Heroes. They do a lot of good stuff here at the track. The track is very good to them. We get some tickets from them for the race. But yeah, it works out really well.
Well, that's awesome, Bill. I know you're also a veteran. Thank you very much for your service.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
coming
you.
and joining us today.
No problem at all.
Yeah, Bill, you've already got me excited because you're clearly a man of intelligence because you're using the best smokers on the market right there. The Rectech. I've got a Rectech.
Actually,
Chris got one.
Air Force,
Oh.
Special Operations, and now I work as a weapons instructor for the Navy.
Very nice.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Navy's a whole different world.
That's awesome.
It's Navy guys, but
Love it. Love it.
stick with Air Force anytime.
There you go. There you
yeah.
go.
Anybody out there that's around here, we're right down there by the track. Come on by, stop by, say hi. We've already got steamed hot dogs and Polish sausage ready. We'll have nachos all weekend. And again, nothing, no money exchange or anything.
Yep.
If you're hungry, come get something to eat.
Awesome,
Love it, brother.
Bill,
Yeah,
thanks
love
for
it.
visiting with us. Appreciate it, man. And we'll be down there to get some food later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hey, now, I said we don't take tips, but I call.
Oh yeah,
Encouraged.
bring a beer. Bring a beer and give one away.
I love that.
All right. Well, there you go. A little whiskey. Yeah, we'll
might have
get
a
you.
little
We'll
bit
get
of
you a
that.
pour here
Oh,
in a
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go. Awesome.
Love it. Love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Take that.
Yep. Take that one with you. We'll get another cup.
We'll get another cup. Can we get another
Yep.
cup?
Yep. Jen maybe can grab a
Chris, can you grab a
plastic,
cup?
or Chris can. There's
One more
plastic cups
cup.
back here. We probably should
Plastic
just
cup.
get a stack of cups because we're probably going to give some whiskey
I'm
away.
sure.
Thanks, brother.
so-
Yeah. Thanks,
Yep.
buddy. Thank you.
Love it. All right. Well, I'm
yeah.
gonna try
This
this.
is what I'm talking about
Yeah.
with the people out of Lot 6. They're always doing
Oh.
great stuff like this.
And that's
so.
the thing. You go by these places, like you were talking about down here, the little shot stand. I mean,
Yep.
you can't walk by. He will stop you
Yes.
to get a shot. But he's not charging. It's just like come
No,
and have a
it's
shot
just for
with us.
fun.
It's
just,
all about
it's just the culture and the
toast.
community that comes out here for the Indianapolis
Yep.
500.
So which one are we drinking on first? Is this that?
This is the
cast
Bloody
strength?
Butcher.
Bloody
The
Butcher.
Bloody
Cast
Butcher. Okay.
100 proof.
I am excited about this because when we were out at West Fork, we tried their Bloody Butcher wheat, and it was actually really good, and it wasn't even ready to be bottled yet. So I'm excited about this.
This is definitely Bloody Butcher. There's no question, which I
No
love.
question. Little funky.
Yep, it always has that little bit of
Got a little bit of
that
funk.
little bit of funk to it. But
So
it's-
today's episode title is Bloody Marys, Bloody Butcher, Blood Medicine.
Yes.
yeah,
Bloody
I
good
like
day.
it. It's a bloody day.
I don't have a Dwight Schrute voice, but if I did,
I was
you
gonna
would have
say,
said
can,
that.
can anybody do an English accent?
No.
It's bloody race day. No, it's not race day. It's carb day.
bloody
Right?
race
Bloody
day.
carb day.
You're bloody wrong.
You gotta
brother.
fix up your carburetors. That's a real shitty version of an English accent.
That was really bad. Let's
Sorry,
drink. We
let's
need to drink
move
more.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
All
The
right, so
accents will sound great once we're drunk.
Right, right. I mean, they won't sound any better. They will just think that they
We
sound
think
better.
they sound better. Yeah, yeah.
all right. So what do you think of this one, Rob? Give me your thoughts.
I like it. This does that that grain forward thing that we talk about a lot. That I like. You know, it shines that Bloody Butcher out really good, and I like it a lot. It's we've had some bad Bloody Butcher. This is among the ones that I think I've really enjoyed.
And
Yeah.
we
Very
got to
cinnamon forward.
Yeah, we
Could
got
be
to
coming from
try
the tahini on the
the-
Bloody Mary, but that's
Yeah, it's kind
okay.
of hard to tell. But
It's hard.
So the Bloody Butcher that we tried when we went to West Fork was the Bloody Butcher wheat.
Yeah.
And it was like at 128 proof or something.
it was
so
good. I
it was
really liked
amazing.
that one, yeah.
It was that one, and then the second one was the Green Oaxacan that we got.
What'd you
out of
say the
barrel.
proof was on this one?
This one's 100.
100. Okay.
Yeah, so the other one is the higher rye, and that one's at 128.
That, I mean, honestly, it's not a bad thing. that getting down to 100 proof, it didn't take away as much
It
as I
did
thought
not.
it might.
No.
So that's actually
Now,
pretty
this
nice.
is the one they said that was peppery, right? Because I
pick up a nice blast.
Huh.
Yeah, and maybe that's what I'm
massive-
thinking of a spicy cinnamon. It's probably
yeah,
black pepper.
I mean the pepper's absolutely fantastic.
It's a
on it.
long finish. It is very corn forward, but I don't dislike that. I think it's definitely running. I feel like I'm running through a cornfield, getting smacked in the face by husk.
all the husk.
all
yeah,
the leaves.
It's
It's
all
like when
that
you were
husk,
a kid,
yeah.
you come back and you just like itched all day because the corn leaves were just smashing through you.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad we've talked about that. On getting those notes is not a bad thing. It's actually just paying homage to the actual grain itself.
Exactly.
It's coming through strong on this one. It's nice.
And it actually goes really well with the cigar too.
We learned something yesterday about Will.
Oh,
Do you remember what we learned about Will yesterday? What he did as a child when
No,
he
I
was
don't.
working in the fields?
Oh yeah,
tobacco. Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I used to crop and sucker tobacco when I was in 8th grade, 9th grade, and then I got wise and said, "This is crazy shit. I ain't doing it anymore."
Then he started a
was that like
company and made
the
all
first
his
time
money.
some kids go out detasseling, right?
So I've never
screw that.
detasseled corn, but it's got to be the same thing as suckering tobacco, popping the flour off the
Yep.
top.
Yep.
It's-
Stop that growth.
Hot
gross.
work.
You get the tobacco gum just sticks on your hands. It gets in your hair. It gets on your face, and just normal soap and water, it won't come off. You've got to use like lava, something with some
Gasoline.
abrasion. Yeah,
grit.
yeah, right. Maybe whiskey would work. Yeah.
You know what? It seems
I
like
mean,
a
back
damn
in the,
shame to
back
use
in the
whiskey
day,
for
I
that.
mean, I am older than all you guys, but back in the day, gasoline takes a lot of shit off your hands. I'm telling you right
it
now.
does.
It does.
It
That it
does.
does.
Gasoline will absolutely take shit off your hands.
Oh,
Yep.
man. Well, I think this is a great pairing. Not only the Bloody Mary with this one, but this Bloody Butcher is actually pretty tasty.
It really is.
I think it comes through. I'm starting to get a lot of heavy pepper.
Funny thing is, I feel like I could actually take like about this much, about one, drink, and dump it into the Bloody Mary, and it would actually.
I was thinking the exact
Were you
same
thinking
thing.
about doing it? I was like, man, I think that could probably
All right.
improve the.
done,
Dump cup.
Okay, I'm gonna try it too.
done.
All right,
Actually,
here
I
we
think
go.
you're right. I think
Which
it
is,
will go nice
I think
with
this
it.
is gonna be awesome. I'm kind of excited about this. I
All
think
right,
it's
next
gonna
pour.
change the aroma, and yep.
I forgot that.
We don't need anything. We're good. Thanks, Jen. We are all good out here. If the sun's shining,
Yeah,
the
it's
weather's
hot,
going to
baby.
be great today.
It's beautiful.
Everybody's freaking out about race day. I'm like, this is May in Indiana.
I mean, come on. All you have to do is watch the Indiana weather forecast. There's always a window for the race.
Exactly. It's over Terre Haute. It's
fine.
coming.
Exactly.
Yeah, the new race time will be 4 a.m. That's when it's not going to be raining. So please be here. No, it's not.
Nope,
Please
it's not
don't
gonna
show
rain.
up.
It's
Yeah.
not
No,
gonna
it's
rain.
not going to
It's not going to rain. It's not going to happen. So
I mean, it will eventually rain again someday, but not during the race. We're going to be good. I know it.
Well,
Feel it.
Scotty D and I went up to a Tin Caps game.
Yeah, we did.
On Wednesday, and I'm telling you, man, the first 4 innings were kind of hard to watch.
It was
Not a lot of offense. Not
Tin
really.
Caps are double A.
Double A from Fort Wayne, and 5th inning hit, and all hell broke loose. Scored 7 runs on 9 hits, and then they ended up scoring another 5 next one, and 112-5. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
shout out to
yeah, it
Tin
was
Caps. Good
win
win,
to the
good win
Tin
for them
Caps.
guys.
Yep.
I hate baseball.
Honestly, I don't like watching on TV, but I love watching in person.
Me too. Yeah.
Going in
Just sit
person
around
to a
and
game
watch
is
it. It's
awesome.
a lot of fun.
There's
It's a lot
something
of fun.
different about being in person.
It
I
is.
guess like
Well, I
being in
mean,
the studio. It's so boring.
We were also sitting in the lounge at the right in center field, out the upper deck there. It wasn't like watching baseball in the stands. It was, I mean, go grab some food, go grab some free beer.
It was comfortable.
It was a great time.
Yeah, we weren't locked into seats
No.
and just moving around, and yeah.
We've
That's
had
great.
some really great weather in Indiana here lately. I mean, we've had some warmer days, but honestly, most of the days have been like this. I mean, it's not humid out here. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
The sun's
it's
shining.
perfect.
It's been great, man.
It was a little wet last night.
Was
It was
it?
a little wet. Yep.
It's
yep.
foggier than hell on my way in today, man.
Yeah.
Holy
One of
crap.
our friends here, Dave Carey, we call him Rooter. Rooter rolls his own cigarettes with pipe tobacco.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw that giant bag of tobacco over there, and I'm
Yep.
like, wow, somebody's hitting the pipe hard.
Yeah, no, it's his cigarettes. That's what he
Oh,
does.
cigarettes. He
Cigarettes.
rolls. Oh,
Yeah, so he uses pipe tobacco and he's actually got a machine, and so he buys like a box of 200 tubes, right, filtered tubes, and then they put one at a time on the machine, and it pushes the tobacco right into it.
Cool.
And he's got cigarettes. But, of course, it was a little wet last night, and he left his tubes out because, you know, you drink a little when you're here.
Uh-huh.
And,
It happens.
Yeah, and so he comes out, and he's trying to, you know, fill his tubes like, stupid fucking tube. Stupid tubes. Got wet out here, damn it. It's always fun when you listen to Reuter out there kind of cussing his machine.
All right, I'm not seeing Dave Lakes yet. He said he was going to stop by.
He better be here.
So, Dave Lakes, if you are in the area, follow the sound.
Dave
Yeah,
Lakes, if
yeah.
you're lost, please report to Scotty D's
yes,
campsite.
yes.
Lot 6.
Your mother is looking for you.
So can I just say, like, this is truly my favorite morning cigar of all time.
I'm
blood
kinda
medicine?
with you. I'm kind of with you, man. I
It
forgot
just
about this
is,
one.
and-
Yep.
I'm excited that you're getting, you just got, I don't know how many boxes you got in of this year's 2024.
10, 15, 20,
Release?
somewhere in there. Yeah.
And it's a little bit bigger than the Robusto. We're going Toro.
Yep.
But yeah, super excited to get into those, Rob, when they're
I
ready.
am too. I've got them in the back of the humidor right now, just kind of acclimating to the humidor. Hopefully we'll have them out this weekend at some point. So yeah, we're ready for those.
Heck yeah.
Well, and the Bloody Mary, like, is perfect with it, you know? I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of tomato and tahini, that's a lot of flavor, right?
Yeah.
But the cigar absolutely holds up to it.
Holds up.
Yep.
So the whiskey we're drinking now, 128 proof. You said.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're ready to get the
128.1.
day started. 128 proof whiskey right here
Did you say Oaxacan?
on Carb.
No.
Oh.
No, that was the second barrel that we tried when we were there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Was the green Oaxacan. I wish this was the green Oaxacan. This is not the green Oaxacan.
So
We
I'm going to
sell
say
that.
their mash bill on this highest rye or this high rye mash bill they've got the consistency not locked in now, because I get the same note. I've tasted this at least half a dozen times now, and I'm pulling the same note. And,
Yeah.
I that's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
That's consistency.
Yeah. And
Because
that's
they know what they're
really
doing.
important. It's hard.
Well, you get that corn right up front, but then all that rye spice pops through really hard.
rye
and-
comes
and,
through heavy.
and hangs long.
I'm
Really
looking
nice.
forward to trying their white dog from the still.
Yeah.
Because when we were there, there was no distillation in Westfield, so we didn't have the opportunity
the
to try
white dog
that.
we tried was
What-
proof
it was
down to
proof down
100.
to 80.
Oh,
Proof down to
80. You're right. It was 80. Yeah.
So it was straight bottled. So
Yeah, I get this. I want to call it. I don't want to put it into your head, Sky, because then you'll get
I'll
it.
be
but
like, oh.
it's like a for me. I get this, and it's consistently through this mash bill. This Laffy Taffy.
oh,
kind
that's
of
interesting.
Cherry, strawberry, raspberry kind of Laffy Taffy note that it hits me right mid palate every time, man. Like every time on this, and I think it's awesome.
Wow, I
You
never
know,
would
I
have
don't-
thought of that.
I don't think I've even got to the flavor yet because mouthfeel. It,
Chug.
Yep. I know. Take a drink.
Ding. Oh, I forgot to put the ding in there. Ding it.
There you go.
There it is.
Hey, somebody's got a drink now. Somebody has to drink some Eagle Rare back there. I rang the bell, so somebody take a hit off.
Oh,
that
you mean
bottle.
not a pull Westport?
No, but it was like I love when you get that immediate drying effect because it is 128 proof, so it's going to have that ethanol drying effect. But then your mouth just waters, right?
Yeah.
And I was like totally focused on that. I didn't even think about what the flavors were yet. I haven't even got that far because the mouthfeel and what it made, the
Mouthfeel.
reaction was great.
Yeah.
I like a good mouthfeel.
Tasha, I see you standing over there. You got to come over and say hi, okay? Yeah, you got to
Come on.
come over. You got to come
over.
on.
Come on over.
Come on, we got it.
So we're bringing in another friend here, Tasha.
There she is.
Yep, Tasha's getting married in, 13 days now, I think? Yeah,
Heck yeah.
13 days.
All right.
Go ahead and come right here
Where's the
over
mic?
Rob's shoulder
There it
and take that microphone. Just hold it up kind of close there. So, Tasha, you've been coming out here for how long? 16. Okay, that's right. So I knew Tasha, like, you were what? I mean, 16, 17? Something like that? No, you were young. Yeah, you were younger than that. Yes, we have been pals for a long while. I protected the sanctity of her womanhood from a rather aggressive gentleman that was out here having a little too many drinks. And
Definitely
yeah,
not too few.
there's
there was some
people like
yelling
that
going
out
on. Oh man, well they come in from outside. It's not the people that are in here. It's the people that come from elsewhere to come visit that kind of try and ruin a good time. And I wake up and I think I came out in my boxers or I don't even remember. And it's like,
Get off my
I'm
lawn.
like, seriously, get the hell out of here. Yeah. And obviously I'm a pretty stout looking guy, so he took off pretty quick. But yeah, that was the kind of the start of Tasha and I's rather long, friendship here. So
That's awesome.
Tasha, you're from where now? Remind me. You're up north somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Chicago. Oh yeah.
The Bears.
She's from the socialist state of Illinois. Sorry. Yeah. Well, we always appreciate you being out here and love seeing you every single time. We got a lot of stories going back. Now, I'm trying to remember, I think a couple years ago, you guys had a bottle of whiskey. It's like somebody had gifted your group a very good bottle of whiskey. Do you remember what that was? I think you were pretty drunk when you brought it over to me. Yeah. I mean, you're looking like in pretty good shape compared to last night. You look like you got yourself pulled together. Midnight's not bad.
PSA announcement. It was well after she was 21 when that bottle came out, just so everyone knows.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I seem to remember, I thought it was a Buffalo Trace antique collection, like a William LaRue Weller or something like that. Yeah. And you guys were like, oh, yeah, somebody gifted us this really nice bottle of bourbon. Of course, this was like 10 years ago. And I look at it and I'm going, yeah, that's a nice bottle, all right. And we drank the whole thing right out of the bottle.
Nice,
right?
nice.
So just a lesson. We always say it's about the people, right? When we're drinking and smoking, it's about who you're hanging out with, your friends, and the experience. It's not about trying to get that bottle or that bottle. It's about sharing it.
Yeah.
The Eagle Rare, right? I think it's the Eagle Rare that you took a hit
Big
off
bottle?
of, right? Yep, the big Eagle Rare. Yeah, I forget, did you use one hand or two on that? When you're tipping the bottle up, that's always the thing. It's such a big bottle, and I always try to pay attention if it's a one-hander or a two-hander. Two-hander, yep, okay, yeah, yep. I can get my fat hands around it, but not everybody can, so, yep.
Damn it, Scott.
Yep.
Just hold that, buddy.
Well, Tasha, thanks for dropping by. It was great to see you. Absolutely. Yep, I'm sure we'll see you later tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you in the background for sure.
And congratulations on your marriage coming up.
Yes, congrats. Congrats.
All right,
Yeah, love
we'll
it.
see you.
Very much.
Yeah, be safe. Love it. That's awesome. We like guests. Mm-hmm. Thanks for
Yeah.
stopping by. Come back soon.
Look,
So speaking of someone getting married, tell us about what's going on here tomorrow.
oh my goodness. So tomorrow, Saturday, there's really nothing that goes on at the track. It's Legends Day, and they have like a driver's meeting and have the public in there. And we got
generators are kicking in.
The generators are kicking in.
Who cares?
But we're going to be having a special event here. We're going to invite another guest on. Come on over here, Josh. This is Josh Prine.
Hi, Josh.
Go ahead and hand him the microphone.
All right, hold it close. Hold it close now.
Yep. Hold it close. So Josh,
There we go.
Josh, what terrible mistake are you making tomorrow?
Hey, Stephanie's amazing.
Stephanie
we
is
might want to
amazing.
ask her that question.
Yep.
Are you
So
sure?
tomorrow you're getting married. That's and
Congratulations.
where are you
Congrats,
getting
man.
married? Right here. That's right. Lot 6. We are going to have a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, come hang out.
I mean, actually, you're not making a mistake because for Stephanie to say, yeah, let's get married in Lot 6 on race weekend, that's about the coolest
So
damn
wait,
thing I've
yeah.
ever.
this should be the bachelor party right now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
so
think
today's the
Haas.
bachelor
We'll bring
party.
Haas on here shortly if he has a couple drinks. But Haas last night was trying to let's get an Uber and go to the strip club. It's like it's bachelor party time. It's like, fuck, dude, we're too messed up. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
I think the strip club is just the infield, right?
Well, pretty much.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
we'll be at the strip club. We'll be at the strip club tomorrow during the concert.
Well, Scott's still got his shirt on, right? After that comes off.
I mean,
then
it is
that's the
half
strip.
off.
Hey,
It's
no,
fine.
this is how I roll today. This shirt I only wear one day a year, and this is the day, right? How long we been camping out here together? 9.
Wow.
9 years. Yep, and we do more than just Indy. We do Iowa. Yep, we go to the Iowa doubleheader, so that's always a lot of fun. And we're talking about maybe camping at Nashville this year. So
Heck yeah.
it's going to be a
gonna be
lot of
great.
fun. Yep. And you excited to get married?
You want it?
Are you excited to get married? Good.
Yeah, so if you
Good.
want to come hang out during the wedding, it's $10 at the door, please. Come in. I'm just kidding. I love
Somebody
it.
got a lighter. I think I ran out of butane in mine.
Not me, because I still don't know where it is.
Thank you.
Yep.
Scott's over here having to relight because he's talking too much.
I know.
So
I
this
know.
one's for Lisa. I don't like olives, but I'm gonna eat the olive.
Oh yeah, there you
Rob
go.
likes to try new things, so.
Yes.
So who's
yes.
doing the actual officiating? Oh, cool. Because we do have, yeah, I was going to say, we do have an ordained minister behind us who did my officiating, one Chris Gordon.
Hey,
He's always
there you
available.
go.
Chris
And,
Gordon, everyone.
That's right, Chris Gordon.
Yes, I put that on the board, everyone.
That's awesome. That's a great video. It's a lot of fun.
I'm not mad that was the first time that came up.
I do think I would like to make just one suggestion. If we could get Shaquille O'Neal out of the snake pit to maybe come by for a cameo tomorrow at the wedding. I think
Oh,
Shaq,
is
We're
Shaq
calling you
coming
out,
in?
Shaq.
Is he coming in? He tried to do it last year, and he had a playoff game that he had to go announce.
Oh, I thought he was here.
He
this
should be
summer.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'll go find out.
Well, yeah, maybe he's
I'll
going to
let-
do. Maybe they're going to be
I'll
in
let Will
Indianapolis
find
for the
out.
Eastern
Yeah,
Conference
just have
Finals.
Will
so.
text him.
Will,
It's
Will's
fine.
got all the
Yeah.
plugs.
Oh, right,
so.
right. I forgot. Will does know
Yeah,
everybody.
Will's got to leave us very shortly because.
Yeah.
Why is that, Will?
Well, I'm going down. I'm heading down south to Nashville. I'm just going to meet up with this guy who knows a little bit about bourbon and maybe do a barrel pick with him this evening.
What guy knows about bourbon?
His name's Fred. Fred Minnick.
Fred Claus.
Fred Claus.
Yeah,
No,
Will
we're
knows
having,
everybody.
we're having our 1 year Club Marzipan anniversary party tomorrow, and Nashville Barrel Company has been very nice enough to host it for us. And so, in honor of those guys, we're going to do a barrel pick with them tonight. They're doing some great blending at Nashville Barrel Company. If you haven't had any of their whiskey, really good stuff coming out of there.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah.
Love it. Love it.
That's great. Now I'm trying to get Josh to become a bourbon guy. We're working on it. Yeah, I forget you had last weekend, right? Didn't you have a shot of Woodford last weekend
From
with
Woodford
Woody?
Woodford Woody stopped by.
Yep. Josh has not been a bourbon guy traditionally, so we're working on you, right? We're going to get you going.
I'm
eventually.
pretty sure. Go ahead.
To you, yeah.
Good.
Hey, you got to start somewhere, man. So Woodford's a great pick. Lots
Boy,
of
do
people
we have
drink
some
it.
other Woodford for you then.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, we'll let you go so you can go find us more guests if you get a
Yes,
chance.
please
Yeah.
go.
But
Go
thanks for
solicit.
joining us, man.
Hey, best of luck tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yep,
We'll be here.
absolutely. Congratulations.
Thanks, brother. Love it. How awesome is that, man? That's going to be so cool.
I'm just blown away. I'm like, getting married at the Coke Lot?
That's
the Lot
amazing.
6? That is the coolest shit in the world,
So,
man.
question for you, Scott.
Yeah.
So we're out the track today. Today's Carb Day.
Yes.
For those people that are listening that don't have a clue what Carb Day is,
Yeah.
explain what goes on Carb Day.
So the history of it is, carburetors in and of themselves have always been kind of tricky little contraptions. They can get gummed up. I mean, we've all dealt with it with like chainsaws and stuff that still have them, right? Your cars don't because they're fuel injected now. But it was the last day of practice, and it used to be on Thursday. I don't know how many years that went on, but about 20, I don't know, maybe 24, 25, actually it might have been up to like 27, 28 years ago. They changed it from Thursday to Friday. Obviously, the races had a lot of changes. It used to be run on Memorial Day, not on Sunday.
Right?
But as things change, and as fans are trying to, come to the race and work schedules change, they've kind of made these slight modifications, and so
Have
they
a
moved
recovery
Carb Day
day
to
the next day.
Exactly.
Yep.
So they moved that to Friday and Legends Day on Saturday. But they're going to have a 2-hour practice today, and they're going to have all 33 cars on the track. They're going to be able to do hot pits. So they don't let them do that. They always make them come in on the backside when they're doing practices during the month, just for safety purposes. No reason to have a wreck unnecessarily during practice, right? But today at 11 o'clock, they'll be able to actually do the hot pits. That's normally what you see first thing is everybody goes out, gets a lap up to speed, basically, as close as they can get, right, without running 2 or 3 laps. Right. And then you'll see them all dive into the pits because you're going from 230 miles an hour off of turn 4, and you got to drop to 55.
55, yeah.
Yeah, that speed limit is legit. That used to not have a speed limit in pit lane. And anytime we get to the month of May, I'm always watching races, right? Rob, that thing is going to go on you.
It's been
going.
like that,
It's been going. We're on the plastic table. Rob's going to lose his mic.
I've been watching.
But I was watching the 1971 race. Interesting thing about the 71 race, and if you look at the old pit lane, they had to dive in way more than what they do now. It was crazy how it was set up. But in 71, the the pace car driver he misheard the instructions and thought they said that you need to keep pace on pit lane with the starting car until the start finish line.
Oops.
Well, he did that, and then his brakes glazed or locked up or something, and he ended up crashing into a stand with 60 photographers on it, and 29 people went to the hospital, but thank God nobody died.
No one died.
Wow.
No one died.
Wow.
You know, there's been a lot of deaths out here, obviously, and you know
Yeah.
we always pray and hope that that doesn't happen. You know, safety first. But yeah, 29 people. It's just kind of one of those IndyCar, Indy 500 history things. The 1971 pace car crashing, and of course they had to go get another pace car because you're supposed to have a pace car out there on yellows.
Yeah.
And so they actually didn't have a pace car for much of the race.
Well, something's going to happen at some point during these races. Like
Yeah.
these cars are just crazy fast.
Yes, they are.
And last year we had a tire jump the track. That tire went out of the track and hit
Smashed a
and landed
car.
on I mean, thank God. I mean, there were people everywhere. It never hit a person. Thank
Yeah.
God. But
She ended up with a pace car. They replaced her vehicle with
Did they
one
really?
of the pace
I don't know if it was
I
a
think
pace
it was
car.
a
They
Blazer.
did get her
They
a
did
brand
get her a
new
new car, but I didn't know
Yeah,
what
was
it
a
was.
Jeep. It was a Jeep.
Was
there
it?
you go.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought, well, maybe they just put the
I think they
logo on
just
it.
let her kind of pick when they were like,
Yeah.
"Hey, get this price range and go."
They're sponsored by Chevy. It was an Equinox.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Sponsored by
yeah,
Chevy, so it was an
something.
Equinox, and
Look at Chevy.
Scott, I mean, you're an Indianapolis, 500 and IndyCar fanatic. fan.
absolutely.
So,
Yep.
I haven't followed it like you have, but like one of the worst accidents out here on the track was with Ari Leyendijk, right? Or was it Ari who was in a really bad accident here? Or?
I mean, you're gonna have to be more specific because there's been a lot of really.
Yeah, some of
Yeah.
the older races definitely had some really tragic.
I mean, the two worst, and I don't want to highlight it because
Yeah.
these
It
are
was
pretty
bad.
It was
situations. But 64, obviously, with McDonald and Eddie Sachs. I think it's Dave McDonald, if I remember correctly. They were running 50 or 60 gallons of fuel, and McDonald, everybody told him, "Man, don't get in that car," because everybody knew it was a loose car, and it was probably lap 3 or 4, and he took a spin coming out of 4 and ran into the wall, and his car just exploded. It was a bomb.
All right,
And
we're-
then Eddie Sachs had the same thing where he drove through that fire, and that basically he hit the outside wall and
Turned
turned
him
and
in.
both of them lost their lives.
Yeah.
And then in '82, Gordon Smiley. I don't recommend that you watch it. I mean, the video's out there, but yeah, there's nothing left but an engine block and a body. And so it's a dangerous, dangerous place. These men that go out, and women, Catherine Legg running this year, they are incredibly brave. And
they are.
for them to get out there and run this race and do this for a living, I don't know how they do it because I couldn't. I absolutely couldn't. I have crazy respect for anybody that gets into a race car. I don't care if you're running into dirt track because it's dangerous. It's dangerous stuff. You're
I don't think
operating
I
a
could
big
fit
machine.
in one. I don't know if I could fit in one.
Yeah, I know I couldn't.
And I know there's a wager on the race between you and Grant.
Me and Grant. Yeah, shout out to Grant.
So
So the interesting thing was we'll have to decide if that bet actually happens depending on weather, right?
yeah.
So,
that's
Larson,
true.
Kyle Larson.
Is he going to both races?
He's doing the double. Kyle
Okay.
Larson is doing the double. Kyle's
Okay.
a NASCAR driver traditionally.
Right.
And he
playing?
has decided to come out and do the Indy 500, right? Hendrick Motorsports is basically loaning him over to a race team so that he can fulfill a dream of his to run in the Indianapolis 500. And he has to finish the 500 miles, then fly down to, I think it's North Carolina, and do the Coca-Cola 600. So 1,100 miles in one day. Tony Stewart's done it a couple times.
Didn't Danica Patrick attempt it?
I don't
do
think
it?
Danica did. She talked about it, but she didn't.
never did.
She never
Okay,
actually
okay,
did it.
okay.
She did come back and run the 500 again after her NASCAR career was kind of finished.
Right,
Just
right.
wanted
Just
to
not the same
try
day.
to give it one more shot. And,
Gotcha.
She's a nice lady.
But yeah, so if there's like a rain delay or anything, the big rumor, I'm assuming it's been confirmed. Josh could probably tell me, but the driver that would replace Kyle Larson, is it confirmed? It's Tony Kanaan.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so if there's a rain delay and
That's
Kyle Larson
incredible.
has to take off for his NASCAR obligations, Tony Kanaan will be jumping into that car. And I think Kyle Larson, I think he's starting like 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like in the first 2 rows. So he's got a fast car, a capable car, and Tony Kanaan can drive the shit out of anything.
Oh, yeah.
He's been my favorite driver for a long time, and obviously he retired. But
Yeah.
you know how it is. Once you retire, it's like, I could come back one more time.
Well,
right?
that little friendly wager was you said he did.
Kyle
you didn't
Larson
think he was
won't
gonna
finish.
And
DNF.
Grant's a huge fan of his. He said he will finish. I'm kind of leaning on the not finish, not because he's not a hell of a race car driver. He obviously
He is.
but this is a different animal.
I think it's
And
more about doing both of them than just like winning.
Doing both
I mean, it would
of
be great
them,
to win.
but I also feel like it's like this is kind of a different animal. And once you get on race day, even no matter how many times you go around this track, once you hit race day, it's a whole different animal.
It
and you have
really
to have
is.
some experience. I mean, a lot of these guys, the first race, it doesn't matter if they're just IndyCar guys or not, they don't finish their first race. And it's very hard to finish this race. And it's going to be, if he does it, it's going to be amazing.
I mean, look, these cars, even though we've gone to a pretty heavy specification, right? There's 2 engine manufacturers. You only have one body to pick from. There's only so much you can do to modify it. But we saw, I mean, Honda engines, right? They seem to be underpowered at the beginning of the month. Chevy engines, they were suddenly just dying, right? It was like the boost was going over the top or something. I heard the word plenum. I don't even know what that was.
I hadn't heard that either. I
yeah.
saw the post about it. But I
Yeah,
had
something
no
about
idea what they were
plenum
talking
issues, and
about.
I'm like, what the hell's the plenum? I mean, so yeah, you guys never know. And then you get race day, and
It's right next to the Canuter valve.
I mean, you can you can have anything happen out here,
Yeah,
right? I mean, you
yeah.
can just have an engine just to blow up on you. You're like, what the hell? We're all running the same stuff, and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, right? So I think you get in there with 33 cars. It's not NASCAR where you get some level of forgiveness because you've got a body that covers the wheels, right?
Yeah.
And that's not trying to. I mean, look, if somebody's bumping into me at 200 miles an hour, I'm losing it.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
mad respect to the NASCAR drivers that are out there, just the same as the IndyCar drivers. But there is definitely a difference because if you touch, I mean, you can touch it, Indy, but boy,
Not much.
not much. I mean,
That wind changes everything.
it
about that
just,
car.
yeah. I mean, you're running them flat out, right?
Yeah.
And so I just look at it, and Kyle Larson is a hell of a driver. I think it's a DNF.
Yeah.
Did not finish.
Because
Yep.
every time we touch, I get the feeling.
So we did, just because we like to drink a lot, and it is almost 9:42 in the morning.
And
Wow.
where are we on bourbon number 3?
We're on bourbon number 3. We're on, we already had the other shit too. This is 13.
Blah, blah, blah.
This is
B2B.
13th Colony, and 120, a little over 120 proof. And I'm telling you, man, I took a first sip of this. This is in my wheelhouse. This is all
figured
that
it would be.
bourbon sweetness.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
So
really,
good.
really good.
So good.
Really tasty. Yep. Hey, Josh, why don't you see if you can find Gary? We only got about 18 minutes left here.
Yeah,
so.
Josh.
It's
Yeah.
got that kind of
Thanks, Josh.
Good. Thanks,
buttery
appreciate it.
mouthfeel to it.
It
It's
does have a nice mouthfeel.
almost
Mouthfeel.
butterscotchy. So good.
Yeah, that's.
I've been
that's-
going to, like, my note has been nougat for some reason. Like you said Laffy Taffy earlier, and, like, that's what you, like,
You've been on a nougat kick, though.
I have been. I have been. And I don't know why.
I think he just likes to say nougat.
I think I do. It's
Nougat.
like Scotty D saying mouthfeel. That's my thing.
Right. Nougat. Noonan?
Noonan?
Hey, that could be another one for the drinking game.
Nougat?
Wherever Mike says
Okay.
nougat.
Okay. That's
Hey,
it.
hey, Mike, what's the best thing about a Three Musketeers bar?
Oh, that nougaty center.
Nougat. Man.
So
We're
give it
already
to Mikey. He
starting to
likes
derail.
it.
All right, so this 13th Colony, like, it's a small batch, but this is bottle number 6,486.
Damn. Damn.
So
Not
they're
so
putting
small
a few
batch.
barrels down on these.
Out of how many?
Good question. They don't say.
At least they didn't put
But
one.
that's the thing is you don't think of 13th Colony as being a that big of a distillery to be able to put out that much of one release.
And this is their
That's
own
amazing.
distillate. This is nothing sourced.
Yeah,
You know, this is extremely well balanced.
it is.
This is not grain forward.
No.
It's completely aged out. Any of the grain forward aspects
Yep.
of it, it's beautiful. I really like it.
There's no age statement on it, so we know it's at least older than 2 years, but
And I don't mean this to be derogatory in any way, because it actually is a very big compliment. This reminds me of something that would have come out of the Big Six.
Yes, I'd agree.
It's got the complexity, the depth, the age, but it's balanced out and it's smoothed out a lot of the notes. We talk about grain forward. I love that because I love craft distilleries that are doing things with the grain notes. This one here just reminds me of something coming from the Big Six.
So I'm glad you said that, because you remember when we did the blinds with Logan? This was
Yes.
one of those from this current year.
Yeah.
This
was-
And you picked
we
it.
thought
You
it was
said
like
it was a
Heaven
Big
Hill.
Six.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah,
say that?
that's what you said when we tasted this.
Yeah, we thought it was Heaven Hill.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Logan, if you're listening, chime in. But I think Logan's bottle may have been a single barrel too. I'm not sure if it was small batch or single barrel, but
I thought.
I don't remember.
Did he bring two from 13th?
I thought he just brought one.
Maybe.
But
Did he
the
bring just
color
the
he
one?
had on his was like it was dark.
I know we blinded
was
one of them.
super,
He may have
super
given
dark.
us another.
Yeah,
pour
Logan,
of
where the
another.
hell are you, buddy?
Yeah. I feel like
He's got a big boy job.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, come on, man! It's
Whatever,
Friday.
Logan.
It's Friday
It's a
before Memorial
holiday.
Day. You should be.
It's a holiday.
If
I
you're
thought
not
it was
watching
Saturday,
right
so-
now.
Dude, I have no idea what.
What are you really
today
doing
is.
with your life
Yeah.
if you're not watching this right now?
Kind of feel like
Exactly.
if you don't chew Big Red.
Then fuck you.
I'm just really hoping there's people sitting at their desks at work right now with a glass of bourbon, just saying "fuck you" to the man.
Right,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
shout
I'd
out
like
to shout out to Liesel.
I do that.
Liesel's probably Liesel's probably sitting at the desk right now.
Yeah, she's
Well,
got her
she's
little
got the beer
fridge.
fridge under the desk. She's got her little high noon up there on the desk.
That's
It's
what
fine.
happens when you work at a distributor. Congratulations, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
great job.
Shout out to
man.
Liesel. Yeah.
Shout out Liesel.
Where's the bush she jumped through?
That's
Oh,
that's down at the main gate.
Yeah, that was at gate
yeah.
one.
If you saw that quick hit,
Is there a monument yet up for that?
right? It feels like there should be something. Liesel jumped into the bush here.
Yeah, it is. The bush is flat.
Yeah.
It will be for the next year.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
just-
strange
it's just
things
how-
happen at the 500.
Yeah.
You know, Indianapolis Motor Speedway's got stories galore.
Well, and there are a lot of other things to drink today. The big bottle of High West on here is actually a batch Sazerac.
Let's get into that.
And so it is, I've got the absinthe spritzer over here.
The track.
What's that?
Oh, she wanted to know the length of the track. It's 2.5
2.5
miles.
miles.
2.5 miles.
So, so we didn't think we had quite enough alcohol, so we brought more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you always need
13
more,
column.
right?
Yes.
Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop whoop. No, I want you to try it.
Oh, I need a water.
You need a water. You're talking now. Your voice sounds better.
Here, Jen, get over here on the mic.
Yeah, come over on the mic.
Depends on the octave.
Oh, nice. Nice. There you go. Yeah.
We need Jen on the mic.
Jen, come say hi to everyone.
Oh, come on. Jen's over here going, I need water first.
I'm trying to clear my palate.
Clear her
Hydrate,
palate.
calibrate.
Oh, my
blah,
goodness.
blah.
Well, let's get into your big bottle of High West here, Rob.
Well, we got to finish our
Yeah, I gotta
13th
finish
colony
this.
first, I think. So,
Wait, you haven't
we
finished
need
it
It's
yet?
kind
some
of
ice,
savoring
too.
it.
You don't need ice.
well,
Get out of
that's
here.
true. It might
It
still
was
be
chilled,
cold.
man.
It might still be cold.
It
All right,
still
grab
looks
the
like it's
mic,
sweating
Jen.
a little bit.
Turn it on. Hey, there she is.
Hey, Jen.
This is my wife.
Nice.
Yep. She's
Still
trying
get-
to talk. It's just not working super well.
Uh-oh, we got some static in there.
Well, that's
Take your finger off the button there. All right, there we go.
Is that where the transmitter is? Right under the button.
It is on the bottom of the button.
And it's a very small flux
Right there.
capacitor.
It's a turdy little microphone, but it's
Hey, it
better
works
than
better
Job
than that
done.
shit you had the other day.
It did. I threw that in the trash.
It was like
Yeah.
one you get from your magic machine that used to be when you bought it when you were a kid.
Yeah, it was like
Plugged in a little
$4
tape
on
deck.
Amazon. Yeah.
13th colony is not mixed with water and Bloody Mary.
Well, cool. Give
Oh,
it back
well,
then.
there you go.
Difference of flavors there.
You're right. We definitely had to clean our palate from that. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah. We're gonna do this. It needs to have its own day.
there you go. Definitely. Well, 13th Colony makes great stuff.
Oh.
It's just really good.
Shout out Logan.
Now, Will,
play this game
you get around a lot and
won't
try
play
a lot
this
of
game.
bourbons out there. I got this one back here from Iowa I was drinking on last night.
The Cedar Ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
I was like, I can't
just
really
try
pick
that.
things out of it. Well,
That's your
we
face.
can, Jen, if you want to grab that bottle of Cedar Ridge off the table back here.
Back here.
It's barrel proof. And I just sat and
That is the #1 selling bourbon in Iowa, of any bourbon.
Any bourbon.
Any bourbon.
Wow.
Really?
They
Okay.
crush it in Iowa. I mean, they're obviously from Iowa, but
Yeah.
if you haven't been to the
Little pour
distillery,
No, go ahead. I'll
if-
get Mike to pour
if
for
you
me.
haven't been to the
got you,
distillery,
brother.
it's a great experience. But they do some special releases throughout the year.
Well, they put their mash bill right there on the back of the bottle, which is great. It's a little high on the barley. It's like 12% on that. So I think it was, 72, 14, 12 for corn rye barley. So it's
Oh, that barley pops through.
it definitely it
Wow.
kind of that's what I thought too. It was the same thing. I drank probably a little too much of this last
And
night.
I'm telling you,
but-
man, I've had a lot of fun over the last couple of weeks trying things I've never even seen. You know, like that
Yep.
450 North we tried a couple
Oh
weeks
yeah,
ago.
that was really good.
I was shocked at how great that was. I mean, I shouldn't be shocked. I mean, they're doing great stuff there with beer, but this is great.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
very
I'm-
spicy too. Like it's got a nice spice to
What's the proof on that? It says barrel proof, I think, on it.
Yeah, it was 116, I think.
Okay.
I think on the nose.
Tell us, Will. Educate us, please.
Christian, we've been
it. 116 non-chill filtered, #3 char barrel.
Nice.
They give you all the details on
Yeah.
it, which I think is great.
It's a very soft nose.
And they've been open for a little over 10 years. So this is 100% their stuff.
That's great.
What I like is look at the batch number on the bottle right there in the front.
Batch 2, yeah.
Batch 2.
Batch 2.
They got
Wow.
four, 3 zeros and 2. It's like,
That's
this is
great.
great. Yeah, I got that while I was in Iowa for the race last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll probably have to pick up
Listen
another
on
bottle.
that.
They don't ship here yet to Indiana. They're Michigan and they ship to Alabama. I was like, why do you ship to Alabama?
Yeah, I know the ABV Network crew. Shout out to those guys. They are
out.
big fans of Cedar Ridge. They've been on a couple of distillery tours. They may have a single barrel from them in their shop. I'm not sure if they do.
Oh,
or
wow.
not.
Okay.
Awesome.
That is a cool place to go. If you guys are around the St. Louis area, you need to go to the ABV Network's place. What is it called? The ABV Network, the actual bottle shop too, or
It's ABV Bottle Shop.
ABV?
Yeah.
Okay.
ABV Bottle Shop.
And they only sell barrel picks. So what you're going to get there is something you can't get anywhere else. And they don't go to the big six.
Single barrel cast strength.
And they hit a lot of them in that region. So they'll hit a lot of Missouri, hit some Illinois. They've done some from Indiana too.
They've done
I
Bear
think.
Wallow.
Yeah, Bear Wallow.
Done Bear Wallow.
So I mean, they're actually a good place to get some great bottles.
They've done Old 55.
Yeah, that's right. They did do Old 55.
Now
yeah.
I know why I drank so much of this last night. It does not taste anywhere near 116. Like I'd be challenged to call this bottled in bond. It's so soft and
Yeah.
I mean it's really good. It's easy to drink.
Logan is watching. He says he wishes he could be here with
We got
us.
another guest here.
Screw
Another
you,
guest.
Lord.
All
All
right,
right.
bring him on up. Josh? Who we got here? How's it going? Okay.
Hey.
Come a little bit closer so we can get you in the camera shot here.
I got you in there, brother.
Perfect.
Tell us your stripper name.
Story, where you from, how many years you've been here, and anything you want to share about it. Especially how long you've been coming.
Yeah, so basically,
Okay, what's your name? Brian. Okay, Brian. 1973.
Wow.
I was born in 79, so man,
I was 5 years old at that time. That's awesome, man.
that is great. How old were you on the first time you came? 8. Wow.
Wow.
You are old. Sorry.
Damn it, I'm only 3 years younger.
Man, you've seen a lot. I mean, you've seen Sullivan Spin to Win. And,
so I haven't been to all of them.
oh, okay. So that was your okay. Right. Yep. That's great.
I've done just 11.
Hey, there you go.
Nice.
No judgment. Are you kidding? Not at all.
Dude, he's got to keep that thing going forever.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that's
Got it in your
amazing.
blood, man.
Absolutely. Look,
Absolutely, yeah.
they gave us permission for that, so yep, I'm right with you. Well, Brian, that is absolutely awesome, man. What was you have a favorite race?
Yeah, my favorite race by far was 77.
Yeah.
Oh man. You know, I love that because I my first race on my streak, this will be 23 for me. So my first was Elio's first, and I got to see all 4 of Elio's. So I love that's you know the big memory for you. That's fantastic.
That's very cool.
Yeah, are you in lot 6 as well? Yep. Okay,
Awesome.
perfect. Well, we're here every year. Been coming to this exact, well, not quite this spot. I think we've been 7 years maybe in this exact spot. Yep. I don't know, Brian, how we haven't run into each other. No, actually, just this first time, but not the last time. It won't be the last time we're doing the podcast.
Yeah,
so.
I'm trying to elevate the presence of our podcast. So, you know,
You're doing a hell of
There
a
you go.
job.
You're doing a great
That's what
job.
we're doing.
You're crushing it.
That's the point, man. You come
All
hang
right,
out. and-
Brian, it was great to meet you. We'll see you soon. I'll tell you what, why don't you pass off the microphone right back here to the gentleman in the white shirt. He looks like an asshole, so he should come on up here and John Riggle, folks. John Riggle.
John.
How you doing? Oh,
Please
no.
do. Please do.
If you watch your guys' podcast on the bourbon, it's very good.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank
Awesome.
you. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Trip down there one of these days.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah. I mean, you're over in Carmel area, right? Where you live in Carmel? Nobles. Oh,
even
you're
closer.
like 10 minutes away. Come on over to Ingalls, man. Yep.
I sent you an invite to we have an annual bourbon festival.
I saw that. I did see that. Okay.
We have like 30 to 50 people show up. It's very simple rules. You just bring your favorite or one of your favorite bottles of bourbon to share.
Yep.
The story. You know, why is it your favorite and things like that. And you get some of the coolest bourbon bottles, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have probably heard of Horse Soldier.
Oh, yeah. We know Horse Soldier. Yep.
Some of the winners, so the winner is the bottle that is the emptiest by the end of the night. And there's usually about a 3-way tie.
We can compete.
Yeah. Some
We can
some
definitely
empties.
compete with that one.
There's some.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Yeah.
John, how long you been coming out here?
For the race, probably about 12, 14 years.
I like it.
Carb Day, I've only been to about 4 or 5 carb days.
Okay.
I haven't been to the carb day probably in 5 years.
Well, you picked the right day. It's beautiful out here, isn't it?
Perfect.
Yep.
Girl from back here, Joyce.
Oh, hi,
Joyce.
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 Joyce, she's also a big bourbon drinker. You've been here for the race.
We got
First
cups.
time here was the 100th one.
The 100th running. Okay. Well, Joyce, we got cups, so we're
Please.
going to finish up here in about another 5 minutes, and we'll do some pours so you guys can have some bourbon. All right.
Are we not going long?
All right. Well, we can go long if we need to a little bit.
We should
but
go a little
yep,
longer.
yep.
We got a
John,
lot of stuff
thanks
to
for
do.
joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, you bet.
Thanks so much. Thanks for joining us.
Josh, you got somebody else back there? Josh, you got anybody else? Or-
Come on in here.
You got turn. Is it on? Oh. Well, you know, we were up
Sleepy.
drinking when the generator went out last night, and he was pretty messed up, and Horn, Scott Horn is his buddy there, and yeah, he's sleeping too. Horn's up and moving. Yeah. Well, yeah, and Gary knew, man. We'll see if Gary gets here or not. Okay, let's talk about this. All right, well, hand me one of those. That's awesome.
yeah.
Let me get one
Yeah.
here so I can.
Hook me up, Will.
yeah.
Hook me up.
Thanks,
There
buddy.
you go. We got.
I'll give
On,
you
can you
his.
see that there on the camera
go.
pretty good?
Hold it
So-
over. Hold
so
it over.
Laughter is
This
the
way.
best
That
medicine.
way?
There you go.
There we
Skip
are.
when treating
All right, so
erectile
Love it.
dysfunction.
the margarita guys,
There you
they it's awesome. They just make margaritas and hand them out.
Thanks, brother.
I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but I love margaritas.
Oh yeah.
So that's always awesome.
I don't think you understand how much you really drink.
Right, I don't think you understand how much I
So
drink.
I love this koozie. So you got the margarita guys on here, and on the back it says, "Laughter is the best medicine, except when you're treating erectile dysfunction."
There
Hell
you go.
yeah!
There you go. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
All right, so we're moving on to some
Hell,
of
you went bigger
some of
with
Rob's
him. I'll go
sads
bigger.
over
I'll go
here.
bigger. Go bigger.
Keep
there
pouring,
we go.
Will. Keep pouring.
Perfect. That's
Yeah,
great.
don't you
That's
understand
great.
how much he drinks too?
Exactly.
Apparently.
You guys need a
Apparently,
spritz
I
on
missed
top
the mark
too?
with Rob. Sorry,
Please.
big
Dude,
guy. Big guy.
I need a spritz.
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Well, I
All right.
can't reach
It's
that
already
far.
got it. It's already got it.
Oh, you
Oh,
put
it's already
spritz
got
on
it.
top?
All right, you got the spritz?
My
Ah,
man.
look at that. Will's taking care of me.
You go on top too?
This guy's a pro.
Good, yeah.
I like one on top.
Here.
Trash man. Cheers.
There we go.
Look,
That's
he's
perfect.
got it too. He's
That got
it.
my arm.
Laughter.
Hey, there we go.
Hey!
We even got the, yeah. Gary is coming. Oh, he looks hungover as shit.
We're going to go long.
Gary, how late did you stay up drinking last night, man?
We might go to 11.
Look at
It's
you.
fine.
Did you even bring any shots for us? You didn't even buy us a shot? No, don't walk back. Just come on in here.
No, we got plenty.
We'll give you a shot this time. Come on in here, Gary. We want to talk to you for a second, okay? You got to come right over here, right where Josh is. Yep.
He's got to finish that bottle of water first.
So, Gary, this is Gary. Gary, you do something pretty unique here in Lot 6. What is it you got down there?
Mixed up the drink. I don't know why, but we had about 10 different donations all around. And then they come down here, we come down there, and make it.
You don't let a single person go away sober, do you? They're all drunk when they leave your spot.
They're all running away.
There you go. There's a little.
Now we're getting a wake-up call.
Oh, it's
Sazerac,
a
baby.
Sazerac. This is a lovely bourbon drink.
That gets rid of the...
Rob makes the best one in the Midwest, maybe in this side of the Mississippi.
Yes.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't go to
Actually,
the
it's
other
all the way
side.
down to New Orleans. It's
Gary,
fine.
Gary, so you're from Wisconsin, and you come down here every year. You said how long have you been coming down?
5 years.
35.
Wow.
So 35 years going to the race, 35 years camping out here, all that, serving shots up. Yep.
We got a little family. We got about 7 different states down here. There's about 40 people. We come looking for family.
What's your favorite memory here of all the times you've been here?
Favorite memory.
What's your favorite memory here?
I don't know. I don't think I have one.
All of them.
That rolls in.
Everything.
That's
Just the whole experience.
Well, look, I say that there's two types of people. You come to the Indy 500 one time, and either you go, okay, that was cool, and it's not really for me, or you're going to be back every single year. You can't give it up. It's like a drug. You just got to be here with the people, the experience, the pageantry, everything, the party. You know, yeah, you do. You get.
You're a rookie for 1 year. Everybody lets you know you're a rookie.
Well, that usually means that you're throwing up in a trash can at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday, right?
1 o'clock. Challenge accepted.
Exactly. Garrett, we love that you're here every year. I always enjoy coming down, hanging out with you guys. Appreciate everything that you do as part of Lot 6 and the Indianapolis 500. And thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, brother.
That's right. Thanks.
buddy.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
So Bearded Bourbon commented on the live here. It says, get back to it. Ask. I think this is for you, Scott.
Okay.
What is your top 5 for this year?
So
He
winner,
has a pool to win. He's
winner. I'm going for the repeat. Joseph Newgarden. He's a Penske car. McLaughlin's good. I just think that the bad luck bug gets him, right? Yeah. So call McLaughlin probably 4th or 5th. Okay. He'll have something go wrong at some point, maybe bad pit stop, or he'll violate pit lane speed.
I got him at 2.
I think that Colton Herta is definitely going to be up there in the top 5. He looks really, really good. If you've never listened to any of the audio when his dad was his strategist, oh my goodness. His dad would be like, Colton, you need to come in for fuel in 2 laps. Fuck you, Dad. I know what I'm doing, all right? Lay off me. I mean, it was like that bad. It was hilarious because Brian Herta was a former IndyCar driver, and it's the Herta racing team, so that's always fun. Let's see here. Who else would be in the top 5 besides Herta and Newgarden, McLaughlin?
Some of the perennials. I mean,
Yeah,
there's got to be one of the perennials.
You know who I'm
that's
sad
gonna
it's
be
not
in
going to be there is I don't think Scott Dixon will be in the
I
top
know, that's
5.
what I was
It's
thinking.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
They're really struggling over there at Ganassi. No, Kyle Larson's going to DNF. DNF for Kyle Larson. I love Kyle Larson. I'm super excited. I just think you get out there for your first time and it's a different race. And I think some of that NASCAR stuff, it's so ingrained, it's hard for you to escape it. And, you're going to have a situation where you're going to rub or something and suddenly he's in the wall, right?
And I'll translate for Scott here. What he's really meaning to say is, fuck you, Grant.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yep,
You're
I'm going to win that $20, Grant.
Yeah, tell them about your favorite racer there, Scott.
The one guy who will not finish and will make sure that at least 3 or 4 other guys do not finish is Romain Grosjean.
Boo!
Here's my typical line: he can eat a dick. He's a terrible driver. He was awful in F1. He barely finished anything and crashed everybody. And he thought, well, I'll go do IndyCar because it's easier. And all he did was come over here and crash everybody. That's all he does is just crash people. It's like
It's not bumper cars.
And he got fired from his previous team, and then somebody was, lacking the intelligence and went and hired him.
You
It's like,
suck.
Yeah. Sorry to Romain Grosjean fans out there. I can't stand the guy. He
All
should go.
4 of you.
They say he's from Switzerland or whatever, but he's really French. Like he was born in Switzerland, but he's a French guy, and he
fuck
should
the
go back to
French.
France. Just surrender. Give up. You're French. Okay? Just give up. Throw your hands up and be done. All right? I feel like that's what he does on the track. He just says, oh, this is bullshit. I'm not in the first, position. Throws his hands up and wrecks into everybody. That's just the way. Sorry, I feel kind of strongly about Romain Grosjean.
Well, he drives
so.
a Tesla every day, so
Well, that makes him more of a dick.
on the way home, he just has to let off the steering wheel, and it'll take him home.
That's it.
So he's
Oh,
like,
he thinks he's gonna, the Indy car will drive for me. I drive a Tesla.
right,
Indy car will
stop.
drive for me, and I'll
All
win.
right, stop. PSA.
okay,
Those that drive Teslas, we love you too.
Yeah.
Come
yeah,
to the
gosh.
lounge.
Come to the lounge. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
we
yeah,
love you,
sorry.
Jeremy Cheshire. We were not
can't-
making
I
fun of your
can't afford
Tesla.
one.
Yeah,
But I don't know
Jeremy, we love
if you drive the Tesla truck, then maybe don't come to the
Dude,
lounge.
that thing is so freaking ugly.
It's the ugliest
Oh my God.
thing I've seen, man.
Okay,
I
so
drive
my-
one, but I want to drive one like in crazy
Into a
shit.
wall?
Well, that too, but just crazy shit.
It's indestructible. Didn't
I've
you see
seen
you can shoot it with a
pictures.
gun?
I've seen videos of them driving those, trying to actually do anything off road. They just get stuck.
Oh, they get stuck and they
Right,
get bogged down. So my analogy with the Cybertruck was the Quiznos subs commercials. Do you remember those from like
Yeah.
the 90s? These Quiznos subs because they are
man.
tasty.
No,
it was awful.
No, I've got the exact thing. What it is, and again, I'm sorry any parent that did this to their kid, but it's the kid that did the Pinewood Derby, and the dad said, "You're doing it all yourself," and he got a
They got a
sander.
Tesla
He
truck.
goes, "Zzz, zzz, that's my truck.
There you
That's
go.
it.
So I'm also glad you brought that up because I did Pinewood Derby when I was a kid,
I did too.
and I
And
thought
I
I
had
was
to do
going
all
to
the
be
work.
Well, I thought I was going to be slick, and I took it out of the box and just a block of wood. I painted it like a school bus. I didn't cut anything off of it.
And you
no
won.
aerodynamics.
And you
Pinewood
won.
Derby
Fuck no, I
school
didn't.
bus.
But it was just a rectangular block of wood, and I was like, "It's a school bus." Like, they were like, "You got to put some effort into
Oh,
this."
that's awesome,
Did
man.
you sing "The wheels on the bus go round and round"?
That was like my
Wow.
my junior year project for sculpture and
my rear
ceramics.
axle was a little crooked. And it was a little wonky.
So we did also have another request.
Okay.
We need to.
I didn't get
Chris-
the 5 drivers. I got you 3, so you
Oh.
can pick the other 2.
No, I have no.
I have no
He's
idea.
even racing,
it's
All right,
okay.
So top 3. There you go.
There you go.
We have some requests to have Christopher. We need to have Chris come out. We need to have Janelle come over.
Christopher!
But yeah, we want to have Chris and Janelle come over here.
Oh,
and
Janelle?
chat.
Janelle.
So
Janelle, get out here.
Get over here. Both
Come
of you
over
guys.
come over to this side, over here by Rob.
Chris is still sitting on his ass, not even getting up. Get
Chris and
over
Janelle,
here.
come
This
on
is your
over.
time to shine.
Come on.
Come on, Chris.
We need Chris
Come
and
on, buddy.
Janelle.
Come on, we
and
need
Janelle,
John.
is Janelle over there?
Where's Janelle?
Where is
She's
Janelle?
hiding.
Come on, Janelle.
Oh, somebody go in the camper and get her.
No, she's
Janelle,
sitting
are you
outside.
asleep?
Okay.
She's just
Janelle,
just
come
avoiding
over and
us.
say hi. We have to.
Oh, I
She's over
see her.
here.
I see her. She's back there. She's
over
hiding.
there.
Get
She's
her over
hiding.
Rob's shoulder, Chris.
Yep.
Hey,
turn that bad
I
boy
will
on.
say, if some of you are ready to go into the track, go ahead and just save seats for us, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got about 15 minutes left.
Yeah, because I know they started at 11. We want to get some decent seats in there. So
Yeah, we got about 15 minutes
if
left.
Reuter and Haas and Burton, which actually we need them over here real quick too.
Yeah.
There's some-
Everybody,
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
line up.
Yeah, line up, guys. Reuter, Haas, and Bourbon and Burton, come over here.
Chris Gordon, everyone.
Chris Gordon. Shout out to Chris Gordon. Oh, we'll see you, John. Oh, Chris, how you doing, man?
Hi, Chris.
Do you, year 2, absolutely. So tell us, you're drinking the Bloody Mary, okay? Tasting notes. Anything you want to say about it? What do you want to tell us about the Bloody Mary? There we go.
It's wet.
You got to cut that video and put that right in there. It's good.
It's
that
good.
was perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, no,
Yes,
no.
yes, yes.
So I love that too. Like, we've lived here for 2 years, and this is my second year here. So
Yeah, hell yeah.
it's perfect. So, yeah.
That's
Battle
right.
1,000,
That's
there you
right.
go.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
the
we're
way you should
100%
do
on
it.
this.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, look, if you're going to live in Indianapolis, you got to come to the Indianapolis 500. That's just the
Gotta
way it
do
works.
something.
You got to come down for practice or
Something,
something.
yeah.
Bring family and all that. Hey, all right.
All right. Come on, Mike. Get over
All
here.
right, come on.
Get over here, Mike.
We're going to pull everybody.
And Mike, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin. We're fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's all about mouthfeel, bud.
What are you, like 40? All about mouthfeel. Yep. We always love when we got the rookies, the virgins, whatever you want to call them, to come out. Mike, we're happy that you're here. You've been here for some NASCAR stuff, but this is your first time seeing the Indy cars, right?
Yep, first time. I'm a virgin.
Absolutely. So you're going to see those cars out there going 230 miles an hour, and you're going to go, holy shit. Yeah, you're going to lose your mind, man. I'm telling you. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen that. So I'm looking forward to this. This will be a new experience.
That's fantastic, man. Really happy to have you here. Glad you were able to come out.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
We'll make sure and get some whiskey to you here very shortly. Yep.
Yeah, they go left real fast.
All right, let's bring in my lovely wife. Janelle,
Daniel,
come
get
on
over here. Please join us.
Janelle, she's coming for you.
Yeah,
I hope she does.
Janelle, come on up here by Rob so you can get in the camera.
Yeah, come
Step
on.
right up.
Oh, she gets so embarrassed. Look at how red she's getting. It's great.
That's from the sun. She's not embarrassed. It's from the sun.
She's not
Yeah,
embarrassed.
she's a fantastic lady. She's been dealing with my shit coming down here to the race for this is now the 23rd year, and no, this is the 24 years of shit because we've been married. Yes, that's
yes.
correct. But 23rd year down here, and I used to be a hot mess down here. I can't talk about Coke stuff.
It's
Used to be,
only 10
yeah.
o'clock, buddy.
Yes, I can't talk about Coke because statute of limitations.
Yes.
But in Lot 6, it's quite a bit different. It's more tame. And is this the first time? Like tonight, it's going to be, it'll be a hot mess. Oh, never one time? This is your first carb day?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. So this was your first time coming on Thursday with me? Well, I've drank since then.
She had
Janelle,
that
do you know
conversation
how much?
Dude, it
yesterday.
Do you
doesn't
know how
matter.
much he drinks?
You don't understand how much I drink. She does understand how much I drink.
She does understand.
Yeah, when she looks at me and goes, "You really need another?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do need another." Janelle is actually honestly, she's such a responsible person, and she kind of just takes care of things around here. Like she just makes it
Hell of a
happen.
job,
So
yeah.
she's absolutely killing it. Are we gonna have her do an Eagle Rare on the air?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're live. So Janelle, let's have you do
Janelle,
an
you
Eagle
got to.
Rare.
Janelle.
Let's have you do it.
Janelle.
All right.
I'm not going up there because they're going to make me drink it.
It's on the table.
You got a drink.
Don't worry about that. All right, go ahead. All right,
go,
give
go.
it a drink.
Little known fact, Janelle is a big pineapple fan.
She's a pineapple fan. It's a well-known fact.
Dropping pineapple bombs all over the place.
That's right. She likes the pineapples. It was kind of funny when we were building our house. We were out there in the winter when they started digging the foundation, and I had a bottle of Sazerac rye, just baby Saz, right?
Yep.
And was out there with my cousin and her husband because they were our neighbors. And Janelle said, I was like, "Hey, you need to have a drink of this," and somehow "knock back a chug" became a phrase. So now we use that. Hey, just knock. And it's Janelle's phrase. She's like, "Yeah, I'll knock back a chug."
Knock back a chug.
Knock back a chug. Yes, you did.
Nice.
Yeah. We haven't been able to make her a bourbon fan or get anywhere near bourbon
try
or
the
rye.
Sazerac.
Yep, the Sazerac's pretty good.
No, take it.
Yeah, just take a sip of it. It's actually pretty good.
Drink
Sweet.
it.
It's
drink
actually
it, drink it.
you'll be fine.
No,
just
you're
drink
fine.
it.
It's
Jeez.
bourbon.
It's sweet.
It is sweet. This is like your style of sweetness. It's actually a little sweet for me without the ice.
It's better with ice.
Yeah, yeah, it waters it out a
I
little
have
bit.
a minor announcement to make real quick. So CG and I are going to be Indy Fuel neighbors with you guys.
Yeah! All
We've
right!
got 3 tickets literally right by
Yes.
you guys.
Awesome!
Go Fuel.
Let's go Fuel.
Shout out to the Fuel. They hooked us up.
Yep. I think
we've
we're
got a nice-
gonna have. Are we gonna have a Fuel player on?
I'm best buds with Colin Billick now.
Bilick.
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 I said his name wrong, even though we're best friends.
Yep,
It's fine.
yep.
The B's silent. Just silent.
So Colin, I think Colin's a forward, if I remember correctly.
He is.
And
He's an
Colin's,
awesome dude.
yep, he's going to come out and join us on the podcast at some point
Yeah,
in the future.
yeah.
So,
June.
So I thought for sure it was Janelle with the cowbell.
right, yes, and I'm sorry, I apologize in advance.
Janelle-
Will Janelle goes
Did you
nuts
bring-
with the cowbell?
Did you bring
So
a cowbell?
That's all I got to do. My Christopher Walken and
Thank
say I'm
God.
not getting enough cowbell.
I need more cowbell.
I need a little more cowbell.
I like the little more cowbell. I don't like the cowbell at football games.
All right, hey, could we get Gary Burton here? Is he doing coolers right now? Gary Burton. Gary Burton has been coming out with me for a long time. It's always a challenge because you're coming out on a Thursday, you're taking vacation time, and of course it ends up being the guys, so away from the family, and we're having fun. But lots of times the wives are back taking care of the kids and doing that stuff. And I want to bring Gary on. Is he coming?
I don't.
He
know
is
where
not
Gary
coming.
is.
Gary, we need you on the podcast here for a second because I just want to talk Gary up a little bit.
Gary.
Because you got to go that way, buddy. Go that way because
If
there's a
you've
cord
noticed,
here.
I've
You'll
managed-
end up
He's
tripping.
grabbing the handle.
Oh, he's grabbing the
Oh,
eagle
yeah.
rare. There we go.
He's going to down about half this
Yeah,
bottle
he
right
is.
now.
If anyone else can see, I've managed to break my arm. So
Oh,
Hey, mine's still intact for now.
plastic tables are not good for
They're
podcasts.
not.
nothing's happening.
Janelle, did you have
Everything's
something?
fine.
Janelle,
Yes.
share one last thought. Did you have something else you wanted to say?
No, she was trying to call him out.
Oh, trying to call him out. Okay. All right. Well,
Your
thank you,
favorite
wife.
karaoke song.
I love
What
you.
do do? Yeah.
She doesn't do.
We
karaoke.
love you, Janelle.
Hand that off
We love
to
you,
Gary.
Janelle.
Gary, come right here in between Rob and Will.
So much love.
So Gary Burton. This is GB, Gary Burton.
GB.
Gary
So,
Burton, everyone.
how long you been coming out here with me? Close to 20.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, it's got to be close to 20 years. Maybe more than 20. Yep. What? Oh,
Get
dude,
in there. Yeah,
you're-
get in there.
That one right there. We'll get you a pour of that. We can get you a cup. There's some plastic cups. Jen will grab one. So Gary, you've been coming out
You
here.
can get him a cup because your wife is amazing, and I brought the cups.
Yep.
You're the best.
And she also just pushed her boobs all into me, and I love that.
That's not bad.
Isn't that the best thing ever?
It is the best thing. I love it.
I don't know this. The
What?
buzz at 10 o'clock in the morning is actually pretty nice.
It's
too.
pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So Gary's a bourbon guy. I think. What do you think? You think you're a bigger beer guy than bourbon guy? Beer, bourbon, in that order. Yep, I thought so. Yep, Gary Burton's got a kegerator at his house and does all that stuff. So he's killing it and always brings out great beers for all of us to share. Always appreciate that. And coming out for 20 years. Shout out to your wife and kids, obviously, letting you come out here. You're bringing your boy next year, right, Zeke? Yep. 109th running, so that will be his,
awesome, man.
Now,
his
how old is
first.
Zeke? Oh, awesome. Time
There
to
you
get
go.
him in here, yeah?
Absolutely. Yep. Speaking of birthdays around this time, I know Reuter back there is turning 40 this
Reuter,
year.
where the hell's
He's
Reuter?
turning
Get
40
your
on
ass
race
over
day.
here, buddy.
Reuter, come over on this side. Come around here.
He's coming. He's coming.
We got to get Reuter on here. We're about ready to finish up. We're
Yeah, we're
about
almost
20
done.
minutes over, so we're just getting just a couple quick last-minute guests in here.
Yeah.
Go around that
Over
way,
here.
buddy. Go
Over
around
here.
that side so you can get on the mic and be in
I
the
mean,
camera.
Reuter, he might have a hard time walking all the way around the table.
Yep.
I mean,
This guy knows how to cook too.
he knows how to
yeah.
drink.
Reuter's got some pork butts that he made. Reuter, how long you been coming out here with us? It's been a little shorter time.
I think I was 5 years old.
5 years was your first time coming. You've been coming to the race for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so you're going to be, is this 35 for you consecutive or?
Oh, I've missed a few when I moved to North Carolina.
Gotcha. That's right. You were in North Carolina, so now you live down near Jeffersonville, New Albany area, that some tiny little spot down there in the hills.
God's country.
Yeah.
God's
yep.
country, everyone.
I love it because Reuter will text me like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. I'll call you from the house phone. He texted me that because his cell phone doesn't work where he lives. That beard matches perfectly with where you live. You are up in the hills, man. You are up in the hills. Yep.
Get out of the holler.
That's right. No, it's beautiful down there. We go down and spend time at Reuter's house before we go to the Nashville race, and we do some four-wheeling and side-by-side and going up all around there. And all the roads are perfect. Even the gravel roads are the best gravel roads you've ever seen because they got a casino right there, and they pay big taxes, and there's nothing else there. So they're like,
awesome.
all the taxes just go to pay these beautiful roads, and you got all these creeks and everything. Absolutely. Yeah. It's fantastic. Yes, absolutely. So who you got for the race this year? Who you picking?
Well, my favorite's Pato, but I don't know. He's got a gremlin to figure it out in his car. It's like 2 hours to try to figure it out.
That's right. We're starting up here in about 40 minutes with some practice. I know you need to get a cooler wrapped up and ready to go there. Oh, you're ready? Ready to go? Okay, awesome.
I'm not ready.
Well,
Yeah, we definitely need to wrap this
we got
up.
a Reuter. What's that?
We got you, we got Jonathan,
Oh.
and we're all ready.
You guys are
All right,
awesome. All right,
good.
Reuter, thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
All right, so we're finishing up here. We had some great whiskey. Special thanks to West Fork. We really
Yeah.
appreciate you
Thank you, West Fork.
providing some whiskey for us and sponsoring this special live edition of the Final Third podcast. Any last thoughts, guys?
No, this has been great. I'm ready to keep drinking.
Just want to
go.
say happy Memorial Day to
Yes,
everyone.
yes.
Thank you to all the people who've served and been a part of this
And-
great country.
And in
Absolutely,
memorial,
yes.
a special thanks to all those that did make the ultimate sacrifice.
Yes.
Amen.
That's what makes this
for you.
country
That's
great.
Yeah.
what
You've
this
all
is
fought
about.
for it. We love this. We only get to do this because they did what they did.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, cheers to all of
absolutely
you.
happy Memorial Day to everybody. Mike, any last thoughts?
Man, this has been awesome. We're definitely going to do this every year from here on out. Might get a different table.
We might need to leave some stuff hooked
Mike,
up for
If
later.
anyone's noticed, everything has fallen down. It's in my lap now. I have to hold my microphone.
Honestly, the great thing
everything's
is
broken.
everythed else worked.
It did.
I'm actually
I'm
impressed.
happy, so,
I'll
yeah.
even throw a shout out to Verizon for having good enough internet
Thank
out
you,
here
Verizon.
with all
They did
these
actually
people.
great.
We're doing this over their cellular network, and they
Yeah.
they
On the
take care of
MiFi,
us.
yeah.
I know, yeah.
on the
it's-
portable MiFi.
Yep,
so, yeah.
yep.
So, shout out Verizon, shout out West Fork.
Yeah.
This has been great, man. Jen and I have lived here for 2 years full time now, so just coming down here to do stuff like this is awesome.
It's great.
The community that we have right now is amazing. Our group of friends is awesome. Like everybody that we hang out with, there's everybody contributes.
Yep.
So,
That's
like,
what I
this
love
is
the
amazing.
most about what we're doing here. Everybody's friends, even the people you've never met. Your friends.
They're
And
just
you
future
sit
friends.
Around, you have
There you
drinks
go.
and hang out and
There's
relax.
future
Everybody.
friends all walking by
hi.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Say hi.
Enjoy Carb Day.
Yes.
We'll see you in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
All
let's go
right.
and sign off.
Well, I'll just say this as a final parting thought. The Indianapolis 500 has been such a special event. It's been going on well before any of us were even alive. I mean, I don't know that anybody's even. 1911 was the first one, so there's nobody alive that even saw that one. Ray Haroon and the Marmon Wasp, first winner,
Yep,
and he really
yep.
kind of just set the standard. And this is something that's probably going to go on long after we're gone. It's a special event. It's a special weekend. It's a special thing for the city of Indianapolis.
Yes.
The people of Indiana take great pride in it. And I highly, highly recommend, if you've not been down here, come down. Come for the race. Come for a
Yes.
practice day. Come for Carb Day. Come visit us in Lot 6. We'll be here ready to serve drinks. Gary and the margarita guys will serve drinks. You can go
hell
down and
yeah.
see Bill at RecTech
Food
with his
right across
RecTech stuff.
the street. Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it's just, this is a community and a culture that is just unmatched in my opinion, and I'm so happy that I get to be a part of it. It's just something special. And Rob,
Absolutely,
a special
yes.
thanks to you, the
No.
Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge,
Thank
for
you,
being here
guys.
and making the podcast happen. We hope you've all enjoyed this live
Yes.
edition of the Final Third podcast. And as usual, we'll be back with another release on Monday and
Someday.
keeping things going.
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, whatever it
whatever the
is.
hell we're doing,
We got
yeah.
lots of good stuff coming up. Make sure you check out our Facebook pages and all that stuff. Rob, where can they reach you?
Yeah, I'm on Final Third Cigar again. Thank you so much for listening in on the live portion of this, because we're gonna do more of these. I'm speaking cursive. I know. That's fine.
We're getting
But we are
going.
going to do more of these. So thank you so much.
Will, where can they reach you?
Yeah, you can reach me at Cocky Wolverine. And just want to say again,
Cocky
this has been an
Wolverine.
amazing morning. This reminds me of my days back in college and high school. Well, I'll say college, when I was a NASCAR fan in Darlington. It's just the racing nostalgia is amazing. So thank you guys.
Yes.
Mike, where can they reach you?
I love it, man. You can find me at both their visuals, Spencer Lee's, and don't forget to follow the Final Third Podcast Instagram page at Final Third Cigar on YouTube and Facebook. Website Final Third Cigar. I
I'm
love it.
Scotty D Smokes, and this is the Final Third Podcast live from IMS.
We're on it. Let's go.
Cheers.